This is what it looked like at early dawn on the Northern Highway near an area called El Pocito, just outside of the Carmelita village. Bus operators, including Chell's bus line, Cabrera's buses, and Alamia, stood in solidarity as they protested under the scorching sun for almost 6 hours. Their plight was to make their discontentment felt. They call for an end to the unjust bias they say will be implemented with the new bus runs.
We are really sorry about this, but at the end of this, there has to be justice. These people want to mash us anytime they want. This is time for us to stand, for justice. We want to see justice. And take out in BBOC, I think they will put in right here with us. And it's unfair because they don't want to come here. So, I am a member of National Bus Owners and I stand firm there.
While hundreds of commuters were left stranded on the highway, they expressed their support and dissatisfaction at the decisions of the Ministry of Transport. Some expressed their frustrations on the inconvenience.
I would like to reach the person. I want the example to my students. Reach early. If I can reach early, all the way from why you live right in the city can't reach early. That's as far as I'm concerned. I'm with them when it comes to taking the license away arbitrarily without fair consultation. And my point is, if something is working, why bring it in? You want to bring in another bus service? Fine, bring it in. The people will see which bus service is giving the best service and will go with that one. After the more lines there are, the better it is for us, the customer. Because then we have to pick and choose and we will get what we are asking for. But if there is only one bus system, one monopoly, who gets stranded?
No competition. If people don't think about themselves, the minister is supposed to think that when they do one decision, they do it only with the ministry, but they do it to the people, the poor people that can't afford to pay 150 for one village and then go away that tongue. What happened all of a sudden if 8 bus that tongue, so much people to come out from a village? What do you do? Huh?
Or if the minister then take off for his vehicle, what he want to do? That's the question. If they take away for his vehicle, what he want to do? No, you have to understand that we need transport. If they take away his vehicle, how are he going to reach his business, his job? Right? That's the next thing he should think.
At 10:30, opposition leader John Briceño arrived to lend support and expressed that the GOB has lost touch with the people.
It is unfortunate that it has come to this. I think that the bus owners have been expressing frustration in negotiating with the government for some time. They have been expressing their concerns of a negotiation without no goodwill on the part of the government. The government, the last time around, the minister promised them a 21-day moratorium, only to find out that a few days later that was changed on the Sunday. I think that we in the PUP, we have always been very clear that we are always on the side of the Belizean people. We are very concerned when it comes to the protection of people's jobs and in this case investments on these small bus owners that many of them have their homes at stake.
An hour later, the riot squad, along with other security personnel, arrived. Several commuters gathered a pile of stones ready for what they first saw as a repeat in the Tower Hill strike several years ago. Tires were lit, trees were chopped down and used to cordon off the highway, prohibiting the free flow of traffic. Around midday, a call from the president of the Belizean Bus Association, Thomas Shah, indicatively put an end to the protests as they were in negotiations with the Prime Minister, Dean Barrow.
Following those discussions, he has received some commitments, formal commitments from the Prime Minister that the decisions of Minister Hulse, according to the Prime Minister, were without his approval. Right? That he is not in approval of whatever Minister Hulse has been doing when it comes to these changes in relation to bus runs, etc. And that the Prime Minister is open to negotiations with the bus operators. And basically, I believe that Mr. Shaw was echoing the request of the Prime Minister that the roadway be opened up to a free flow of traffic once again, right? And this was a telephone call that we had indicated to the police that we were waiting for from this morning. So it has come true, and I believe that if the Prime Minister has given that commitment to the bus operators, now it's no longer just Minister Hulse, or it's no longer just the Deputy Prime Minister. It is the highest ranking public official in the land. and he has given a formal commitment to the executive members of the Belize Bus Owners Association, and they feel confident that now their cries will be heard.
Shortly after, the highway was quickly cleared up, opening for the free flow of traffic. One person, Abner Chell, was detained pending charges. Chell, we understand, was picked up for driving a pickup truck that was carrying tires. Reporting for Love News, I am Maria Novella.